What's up, everybody? Back with another Fair Shake review. This time we're gonna be talking about Drake's little mixtape, Lucy compilation thing, Dark Lane demos tape. Not demos tape, demo tapes. Um, yeah. So this was 14 songs that I swear I really had to power through. Um, this brought out the side of Drake that I can't stand. That I don't get how it's appealing, but hey, it is what it is. Sorry, I couldn't be unbiased in my intro here, but yeah. Um, Yeah. So Deepak, like the first like three, I was fine with. I was like, yo, all right, I'm down with this, Drake. You up here really trying to be nice, witty, clever, and I dig it. The production is really cool. Like with Deep Pockets, with the Go Brooklyn uh, sample that's so been used so often. The way he flipped it and the way he rhymed on it was really interesting because the way he rhymed on Deep Pockets was almost as if he was like truly like freestyling, like trying to come up with it almost on the spot. Um, and it's a similar approach that he kind of had with When to Say When, but you could tell that with When to Say When, it was a little bit more controlled. With Deep Pockets, it really almost seemed like I'm really just trying to think of lines right now, and then here that just have it. But like they were some pretty decent lines, and Chicago Freestyle, like see see Chicago Freestyle to me does what a lot of some of like the following tracks try to go for that um, they just couldn't achieve. Like, all right, so Drake has continually gotten more and more toxic to me, more and more problematic. Um, like the way he talks about women and the things that he does to them and the relations he has, it's just gotten worse and worse over time. Like before, I feel like Drake, despite him having a bit of some relationship issues before, there still seemed to be like a bit of like actual feelings there. Like he would actually seem like okay, he actually can get attached to, you know, to like emotionally attached to the women that are in his life and actually care for them despite things going wrong. Um, and now I feel like maybe he's just gotten so heartbroken to the point that he's just like, well, everyone's out for my money anyway, and I know me being able to treat them out to a good time is all they really want. So I'm not gonna give my heart to them. I'm just going to use them. And that's how it feels. And then the only like emotional attachment he gets to him is when he realizes that the way he treats women is the same way that other guys treated that particular woman, and he doesn't want that to happen. It's a very weird, controlling thing that just completely upsets me and is terrible for it. It does not interest me to listen to that kind of material. If and it's not delivered in ways like, if I'm gonna hear something that bad, I'd rather it be delivered in some way that at least makes me chuckle or be like, that was at least somewhat creative. But I feel like it's just like, yo, bro, you just sound bad, and I don't even know how people would be attracted to a person who says things and kind of portrays a attitude like this. I don't get how that could be attractive. At least that's just how I feel, and that's why I'm sorry I can't be unbiased and objective with this, as objective with my review of this, and like he does that through Not You 2, which barely has Chris Brown on it. Like his presence is it's just kind of there, but for the most part Drake is trying to out-sing him and it doesn't work. But it works just because there's not enough Chris Brown to compete on that particular song. Tootsie Slide is like a non-song. It's just there's barely anything to the verses at all, and it's just like, hey, let me just come up with some type of weird verse so I can put this dance in the chorus. Desires is another one that just goes super into the toxicity that it completely disinterests me. Time Flies is a little less with that toxic stuff. Landed is like okay. D4L just threw me for a loop. I was like, it's like, did they get D4L on here? Wait, is this Future? Is this Young Thug? Who is on this song? This song just sounds sloppy to me. It's like I didn't mention this before. Some of the beats are kind of cool, but for the most part, some of it is like just kind of too plain that they don't do too much. As we get into kind of like the not You 2 through Landed, even D4L is kind of weird. Pain 1993 is another super weird beat, and I usually like super weird beats, but sometimes it's just too weird. And I think Pain 1993 was just weird, and I finally got to really listen to a full Baby style, like Baby voice Playboy Cardi track, and now I'm just like, yeah, don't really want to hear that again. Losses, I almost thought was going to be kind of good, but it's just kind of mediocre to me. From Florida with Love was another one that I was just like, this is such a strange beat, and what he's talking about on it is just kind of like, what really was the purpose? And then Demons and War both kind of do the drill type of sound. First Demons with 504 and Sosa, what's his last name? Sosa Geek. So that's like kind of like the Brooklyn drill, and then he goes to UK drill, even though he kind of still did the UK drill style on Demons. But on War he does the UK drill stuff, and bruh, it's still really weird to hear him really like try and do the accent and even like rap like they do with a lot of the gun and talk and violence, and it's weird hearing Drake talk about that kind of stuff. I mean, he's done it a bit on other tracks, like when you think of like Mob Ties and stuff like that from Scorpion, but on here, man, it's like, it's strange, bro. But yeah, I feel like this project gave me a lot of side B of Scorpion, and then like all the worst sides of side A of Scorpion. And then also like the worst tracks of like More Life, with like the whole Demons and War thing, with him trying to do the UK drill stuff. Yeah, so the production here and there is okay. Other times it's weird, and then or just uninteresting. Like when it comes to production, I'd give it like a C, maybe a C plus. But like when it comes to straight up songs, This is like a D. To be honest, if I were to really do the math, it would probably end up being an F because I only really like 3 songs out of the 14. Yeah, that's an F. I didn't like this. It's not for me, man. I know there's a lot of people who dig this kind of style of music. They dig it. They love it because they recognize the lifestyle, or they can look past the lifestyle, and I can't. I just can't. So yeah. So I guess it's back to K-pop where I don't understand the lyrics. No, I'm just joking. But yeah, yeah, I can't get with a lot of this stuff. But hey, I want to know what your guys' thoughts are. What do you think of the project? Does it match your taste? Does it make you excited to hear what the actual album is going to sound like this summer? I'm just concerned about how the album's going to sound like. I mean, Drake has always been a hit or miss kind of artist for me, so I'm still tentatively worried about what the summer project is going to be like. I hope I can get some more of like the Spitter Drake, but I doubt it. Hopefully I can get more hits. I don't see the appeal of 2C Slide, but I mean, I guess some people dig it. But I hope his hits for the album are a lot better than that. So yeah. Until next time, much love, peace. There he is.